Right side.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 3-2-0. 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. And this is looking really good. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Settles in over the putt. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Routine stuff for Rory. That's a par. So we started
2
with
pars
a
in
par
a
4,
row.
a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
You really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back just on top of the ridge.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Makes the putt.
-1, birdie.
Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Gosh dang it.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more
Are you
work than you had
kidding me?
hoped for, just to make the par. So with that, the score is now at even par. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Frank, how'd he do there?
Yeah, not bad, just inside sort of 8 or 9 feet left.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Well, you can't make them all. You'd like to, but you can't.
Even par currently.
This ticking me
Workman-like
off.
hole. He walks away with a par. Frank, this isn't a hole that sort of jumps out at you the way, say, 17 does.
Yeah, a lot of times people will just sort of gloss over it, but anytime you get a par 4 into 400 yards, it's a great opportunity. But once again, a positional hole. Take advantage of it.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. About 110 yards to the flagstick, and that's where the hole is, right at the bottom of it.
Almost put that in.
Almost in. Nudge this one home, finish it up.
I got a
That's
birdie
one under on the
again.
day.
Finally.
7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pop bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Ooh, chance for birdie.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Oh,
he's gotta
knocked
love
it
that
down
one.
for birdie.
Oh, just eat that up.
Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 9?
It just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2. But you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Good news
Oh,
is, Frank, you can
I'm
see
in
the
the
golf
mulch.
ball. I guess the bad news is that's kind of an
Son
uncertain
of a
lie
gun.
in that mulch.
Yeah, there's nothing really good about that. You'd rather
I had
be
to hit it
rough.
around it, otherwise
Frank,
I'd
you hate to
keep
miss the green on a
going
par
back.
5 with your third shot.
Yeah, well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie,
More
but the hardest holes to
strokes.
make 4. Making a 6, though, that certainly sets yourself backwards. So tough up and down. Our computer gives us 23 feet, Rich.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt.
Oh, so
That had to
close.
really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
So not his best work. He'll walk away with a bogey.
Darn it.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
No
Darn it.
fairway here. This one in that rough. Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot.
What
Once
the
again,
heck?
check short. Is there
I
anything
call
I have to
lag
carry?
on that.
And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a master class in short game.
These putts keep the round together.
Are you
Boy,
kidding
that
me?
hurts right there, Frank.
Yeah, he's got to knuckle down now, though, because, you know, we've seen it before, Rich. Your 2 putts turn into 3, 4. So make sure you can limit the damage here.
Let's go to the 11th now. It's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back 9, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
Oh,
Frank,
that
it's
was on
our
a
job to
perfect
get
line,
excited.
too. Dang it.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
So into red figures at 1 under. Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Woo, almost put
Early
that
part of
in.
this second 9 with a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. And getting ready for the putt. He can't believe it. Thought it was
Get
in.
in there.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13 par 3 is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Hey, that's nice. How about a fistful of birdies? And through the years, Frank, it has gotten the best of the best, hasn't it?
We've seen Tiger Woods hit it left. We've seen Vijay Singh hit it left. We've seen so many players in the water down the left. Conversely, many a championship's been lost by hitting the ball up in the mounds on the right.
You take 4 here and run the 15?
I would sprint.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards, just crushed in the fairway. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie. That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees. Big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
Now the game's #1 player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there. Make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, a couple different ways to watch golf as a fan. You could follow your favorite player for a number of holes, or you can park yourself in one spot. I think one of the better ones is the hill behind the 17th at TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, and that's why the reaction of the fans is so different. If you followed that player the whole way around, you lived and died on every shot he's hit. Meanwhile, if you're stuck at a hole, you want to see some tragedy, you want to see some great shots, and consequently you get that divergence of different type of fan.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Not looking good, Frank.
Darn it.
Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for. This has to go in the hazard.
He went for the brief swim there, Frank. He's trying to stay dry now.
He is, just trying to avoid water on the brain as well. This will take a good swing.
Has to regroup, playing his 5th shot after hitting it in the water.
Yeah, it's not all lost.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
Number 7, and nothing lucky about this one, Frank, after hitting it in the water.
Yeah, really starting to get away.
That ball is lost in the water. Now the 9th shot after the last one found the drink.
When this is all over, might want to jump in that water.